Hi, I'm John. I'm here at the book farm with a new advanced copy. It is Dying Hard by French MacLean. The subtitle reads Company B, 39th Infantry Regiment, 9th US Infantry Division in World War II. And that title, Dying Hard, is a reference to the heavy casualties sustained by the unit. The first sentence of the description here on the flap reads, of the 177 enlisted men who formed Company B in 1941, less than 7% were still with the unit in May 1945. Many of the absent 93% had died hard, brutal deaths in combat. And there's a ton of content in this book. I want to turn around the camera and give you a bit of a preview. Dying Hard is a 6x9 hardcover book with a jacket. On the front cover, we have some soldiers from the 39th Infantry Regiment walking through deep snow, which alludes to some of the bleak environments to which the unit was deployed, including the Ardennes Forest, the Hürtgen Forest. There's a nice textured case wrap underneath, and classic marbled end sheets. I can use the table of contents to kind of explain how the book is organized. So with these chapter headings, you can see terms like Fort Bragg, Hürtgen, Battle of the Bulge, Show Me the Way Home. Overall, this is a history of Company B, and it's in chronological order, which is quite intuitive. And then within the chapters, you have these School of the Soldier subheadings. And the School of the Soldier, I would kind of describe it as a very detailed narrative glossary inserted throughout the manuscript with a handful of entries at the end of each chapter. And you can see some of the terms include combat fatigue, C rations, K rations, gas masks, etc. And these entries, they include a lot of contextual information that the layman reader would need to take this book, which is foundationally a focused company-level unit history, and not only understand the jargon and the terminology within the narrative, but to come away with a stronger baseline understanding of the U.S. Army infantry experience in the European theater in World War II. And on the other hand, by taking a lot of this kind of entry-level or general information out of the day-by-day unit history and consolidating it in a clearly marked subsection at the end of each chapter, a reader that already has a lot of that contextual knowledge can consume the more unique content in the book, like the first-person accounts and the operational history of the unit, without getting bogged down in the general information that they might not necessarily need or want. So overall, I think this is a compelling way of handling the balancing act between tailoring a manuscript to engage a more novice reader or a more professional reader or a scholarly reader. And I'm excited to hear the feedback we get on this method of organization. Towards the end of the manuscript, in that appendix there, that gives you a roster of company personnel, along with more extensive biographical information on some of the characters who are more central to the narrative in the main text. Then there are endnotes, a bibliography, and an index of names. The table of contents also includes a list of maps with their locations in the manuscript, which I think is very useful. To give you a sample of the School of the Soldier sections and kind of the scope of the entries, I marked this page here. You can see combat fatigue, Mustangs, officers, and sergeants. It's quite detailed. And if we flip forward here, you can see an example of one of the maps and one of the day-by-day entries from the combat history of the unit. This is January 30th, 1945, Siegfried Line, and it's pretty detailed. You can see there are personal accounts in block quotes interspersed throughout. There's the transition from the main text to School of the Soldier. On the back flap here, we have the author, French MacLean at West Point, with his father Myron, who served as an infantryman in Company B. There is a large photo insert with captions in the middle of the book. It's a 16-page photo insert. And overall, including the photo insert, this is a 360-page book. There are several testimonials here on the back cover. And the MSRP is $39.99. Dying Hard is available to pre-order wherever books are sold. I will place a link to the book on schiffermilitary.com in the description here on this video. The book should be available by the end of next month being September of 2024. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.